I'm joined here with Bradford Park Avenue manager Mark Bauer. Mark, 1-1 tonight against Whitby Town. A good point. How did you see it?
Yeah, I think it's a great point, really. I think, everything's against us tonight in terms of, Monday nights are always a quick turnaround when you play Saturday, Monday. We usually use them to our advantage, teams travelling here, but the fact that their game will call off on Saturday put them at a huge advantage. We get here, we lose Ringo in the warm-up, have to change, and then Harrison, who, he put his hand, held his hand, said he wanted to play, he'll give it a go, and then he gets whacked on the ankle that he was struggling with anyway. We lose him midway through the first half, go behind, repeats of probably a little bit of what we talked about on Saturday in not clearing the ball properly and not taking the opportunities to clear your lines and get on the pitch. We invited that little bit of pressure and they took advantage of it, but really pleased. First half I thought there was not much in the game. We've hit the crossbar, they've had a goal disallowed for a couple of other decent openings. Thought a pretty even game against a good side, and then second half came out really well, started that second half and got level. Some good chances after that. Then obviously Jordan has a great chance to put us 2-1 up, and then you're probably looking around. We've got players on the pitch that ideally, we probably would have wanted to have brought them off by the end. There were one or two struggling, and I thought the lads showed great character for young inexperienced players. A lot of them on that pitch at the end of that game, to be able to see it through. And yeah, we there are a couple of chances that I think they should have taken, but if we look back in that second half. Jordan definitely should have scored, he knows that. Chin had a really good chance, Harry Colville with a header, good chance, and Luca right at the end, great chance to win it for us. So we've had the chances to win it as well, probably more than them, despite them having more of the play maybe as the longer the game went on. But I think that's to be expected when we've got such a thin squad, decimated by injuries, lads are under pressure, a bit of negativity around the place, that they stood up, and I'm really pleased with the character and the way they went about the work in the second half in terms of digging in and grinding out a result, which is something that we've not been able to do too often this season. When teams have put us under pressure, we've not managed to deal with that. So I thought we dealt with that really well, and like I say, could have won it.
Yeah, you mentioned it was a tough first half for both sides, but Park Avenue definitely came out in the second half with real speed and intent at the goal. What was said at half time?
We thought lads were playing okay first half. Thought we got in some good areas. A bit of composure final third. And one of the things we were saying, we're getting in that final third and crossing the ball and smashing things across. And some people say, it's a great ball. It's impossible to get on the end of them. And we talk about leaving it in a good area, and Lucas put it in a good area. And not just Chin but Jordan were in there as well to try and take the chance. As Chin takes it, and that gives everyone a lift. Like I say, I keep saying it, talking about it. We've got a really young side and lads that are experiencing maybe a run like this for the first time in their careers, and it's difficult for them. So that goal gave us a lift, and then I think you saw a few grow after that. We had a good spell and looked a threat. Like I say, with the fatigue creeping in and one or two carrying knocks, and the fact that we are so thin at this moment in time with injuries, you're going to expect them to throw a few. And they take chances. They leave bodies up the pitch. We had a corner in injury time, left 4 bodies up the pitch on the halfway line looking for a counter attack. They take chances and try and score goals, and it did turn a little bit basketball game type in the at times in that second half. So good side, doing well, and obviously got to the first round of the FA Cup. Like I say, everything stacked in their favour tonight in terms of build up to the game. So really pleased I think it's a really good point for us, and I think people should be proud of those players that went out there and put a real shift in for them.
Yeah, definitely. Luca Havern was fantastic at the back tonight for Park Avenue. He also nearly nicked a winner at the end, but how great is it to have such an experienced central defender?
So we talked about men and that experience. Obviously we've got the 2 games in 3 days. Luca at his age, we probably knew that we'd have to hold something back for this Monday night game in not playing him on Saturday, and it showed his true value. Not just the way he performs himself on the pitch, but the way he pulls other people around and organises and dictates. And he's a leader. He's a sort that always done well at non-league at a good level of non-league. He's had a really good career, and being captains wherever he's been, and that leader type, and that improves people around him. I thought young Jack playing alongside him tonight, did really well, and would have certainly benefited from having Luca alongside him. So yeah, I thought there were some good performances from that point of view. That digging in. I thought again, Lucas, Lewis at fullback both did really well defensively and not too bad going forward either. So there were some good performances, bit to build on, and hopefully we can get 1 or 2 bodies back for the weekend, because we're 6 really missing there tonight. You've got an entire midfield in Spenner, Ringo and Harrison out. Your 2 centre halves from Saturday you've lost, and obviously Mason, who were fantastic for us early season, we're missing as well still. So key players for us. So for the lads to go out tonight, I'm really pleased with the effort and application they've shown. Obviously a little bit extra quality in the final third, we couldn't hit it.
Yeah, just about that application, obviously first half substitute forced into making Chinosa Dibe came onto the field. I thought he took his goal really well in the early stages, worked really hard tonight. How did you see his performance? Yeah,
good. Yeah, Chin's been itching to play and probably been a bit frustrated last few weeks. Will's been playing that centre forward role for a majority of the season, and also got a few goals. I think he's 6-7 goals now, so he's kind of made that position his own. So trying to work Chin in has been a little bit difficult, but tonight with so few midfielders available, Will dropped back in there. Chin came on that central role and put himself about, got all of it for us and did well. And obviously strikers live and die by the goals that they score, and Chin obviously it's an important goal for us, and pleased for him that he's kept going, got himself in a good area and finished it well.
And finally from me, Mark, going into Saturday at home against Marsk, how are you looking to prepare for that one?
Try and get some players back, really. Yeah, we obviously need a couple of bodies back, hopefully. Lundy, Danny Benson a short term. We'll see how Harrison's ankle settles down. Ringo's tweaked hamstring, so I doubt he'll be right. Mason's still a fair way off, and obviously Spinner's out for a while. So we'll patch him up, get back in Thursday, do the best that we can. Hopefully, that little bit of frustrated in the dressing room lads are, because I felt we could have won it, but equally, I think they should take confidence from that. We played a really good side there tonight, a team that, like I say, have done really well recently, and we've put up a decent showing tonight. So if we can take that forward into the next few weeks, hopefully we can start, turning some of these results in our favour and start picking up more points.
Great, good luck. Thanks, Mark.
Top.